SUI expected to grow 2.5% tomorrow, per Traders Union metrics. First, here's a glimpse of the recent price direction. At the time of this update, SUI is down 4.9% in the last 24 hours and trading near $0.7333. Let's review some forecast scenarios now. Traders Union sees the value moving to $0.7498 by July 25, about 2.5% above current value. SUI is projected to reach 74 cents per coin price forecast, marking a rise of 1.1%. 30 Rates notes it may descend to $0.724, roughly 1.1% below the current price. A separate projection from Gov Capital Collector highlights SUI may move lower to $0.7157, an estimated decrease of 2.2%. To finish, CoinDataFlow expects a move down to $0.7098 by July 25, 3% lower than current price. This is the most profitable call among all. You've heard 5 expert views. Let's go on. Lining up the predictions, here's what they suggest. The predictions indicate movement in the range from a decrease of 3% to an increase of 2.5%. Reviewing the results, CoinDataFlow shows the highest return with 3% uplift in value by tomorrow. Therefore, you could receive between $11 and $30 for every $1,000 you invest. Considering market volatility, Coin Price Forecast's forecast has the greatest likelihood of being correct at 82.4%. Looking at the full set of forecasts, I've put together a consensus outlook. Consensus trend suggests SUI could stabilize near $0.7279. Here are the key details. Consensus calculations highlight a 0.5% loss in price. This path implies your capital might also advance by 0.5%. On a 1,000 position, that could potentially translate into about $5 in profit. This consensus view is linked to a chance of about 86.3% of materializing. Here's the part where we explore the expected price trajectory for the next 3 days based on analysts' views. Traders Union points to bullish momentum building. Also, Coin Price Forecast views the short-term path as moving upward. 30 Rates expects losses to extend. Likewise, Gov Capital Collector highlights a bearish short-term picture. The outlook from meanwhile CoinDataFlow shows the price drifting lower. The consensus signals calm market conditions, with SUI showing a neutral outlook. So, most analysts highlight a bearish direction for SUI. 5 forecasts were made 2 days back. Now we see which ones matched reality. In the end, the trading session closed at $0.7445. The majority of analysts' forecasts were accurate about the move. The most accurate forecast this round came from Traders Union. Time to set things straight. 3 forecasts stayed inside the span of the daily candle. Speaking of ROI, part of the group achieved positive results, and Gov Capital Collector had the highest return at 2.3%. Here's the summary. A quick look at all forecast outcomes. In comparison, CoinCodex was assigned a forecast probability of 88.4% inaccuracy and 0.5% ROI. Take a moment to look over the numbers and see who performed best this time. Let's see how tomorrow's forecast. Base returns vary between SUI and several others. Optimism leads the outlook with 2.7% and SUI trails below. At this stage, SUI is compared with only 4 cryptocurrencies, but the extended view with many more is already available on my website. Before you go, hit like and subscribe to stay ahead and see analysts' latest opinions without searching. See you around.